So here is our guided worksheet on trapezoids. First, we're going to start with the vocabulary. So the first word is our area is equal to blank units filled in an object. We know that's squared units because when we time length times width, that is an object that is squared, any object that is flat. So I'll write squared in that spot. A quadrilateral is a polygon with blank edges. We know that quad is 4, so a quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 edges. Now this next one has 2 blanks, so a trapezoid is a blank with one set of blank sides. So we know a trapezoid has 4 sides, so it is a quadrilateral. With one set of blank sides. Now we know that our 2 sides on our trapezoid here are parallel to each other, so we're going to write parallel. A trapezoid has how many bases? Base 1 and base 2. So it has 2 bases. And a trapezoid can have what kind of angles? It can have right angles. It does not have to have right angles, but it can. That would look like this. And that would be the right angle. A trapezoid can have what kind of sides? It can have congruent sides. Congruent means that the sides are the same, such as in this trapezoid where these 2 sides are the same and these 2 sides are parallel but different. So here is our formula for trapezoid, and we're going to fill out what each of these mean. A, we know A is equal for area. B1 is the first base. B2 is the second base. Base 1 and base 2, we'll label them. And height is the height. So from here to here. So it's not the side of the angled side, it is the height of the actual trapezoid. So we're going to write in height. Now I want to draw in some other trapezoids. So let's look at some other trapezoids and let's label them. So over here we're going to draw a trapezoid. This is like the one with the right angle like we did before. Now base 1 is going to be the shorter base. We know that base 2 is the longer base. And then we know the height. Since this is a right angle and it's a straight side, this is going to be our height. It can also be the length of that, which is the same height. We'll draw a different trapezoid now. Now the short side is on the bottom and the long side is on the top. So the top is going to be base 2. The bottom is base 1. And then we know the height comes from here to the corner, and that is the height. We'll draw another one so we can kind of get used to the shape and how they change. Okay, so here's another trapezoid. We know this is the base 1 because it's the smaller side. And then base 2, the shorter side. And then we know the height would be here. That's the height. All right, so let's do some equations now. So let's start with this first one. So we're going to plug it into our formula here. So we know that area is equal to base 1, which is 6, plus base 2 is 12. We're going to have that over 2, and we're going to times the height is 4. So first we know that 6 plus 12 is 18. And we have that over 2 times 4. And then 18 divided by 2 is 9 times 4. And so then we know our area is equal to 36. And then we can do units on that. So we know that's, if we wanted to do inches on them, then we'd know that that would be then inches squared. All right, for the next one, we have area is equal to base 1. Base 1 is 9, plus 15 is base 2, divided by 2, times our height, which is 6. So our area is equal to 9 plus 15 is 24 over 2 times 6. Area is equal to 24 divided by 2 is 12 times 6, and then we know our area is equal to 72. And then our next one, we have our area is equal to 7 plus 9, base 1 and base 2. We'll divide that by 2 and times it by the height is 4. So area is equal to 16, 7 plus 9, over 2 times 4. And we know 16 divided by 2 is equal to 8. And we're going to times that by 4. And 8 times 4 is 32, so our area is equal to 32 units squared. We'll call those units up here. So whatever it is labeled as is what it's going to be squared. So here we can do centimeters. So then the 72 here would be centimeters squared. All right, and then for our practice, you and a partner will be playing tic-tac-toe today. So each of you get to start with whatever problem you want to start with,